One life, family. How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody is feeling good. I want to thank everybody for joining the channel this evening as we come together and we talk about um, the situation that's going on with the Ohio lady, Loletha Hall, 61 years old, Uber driver that lost her life, and the man who is accused of taking her life, Mr. William, I forgot his name, Brock, Mr. William Brock. Okay, we're going to get into this and we're going to talk about it. One life. I want to give people time to come in. I know that it's been a minute since I've been live, so I want to give people a chance to come in. Hit the like button on your way in. And yeah, we're going to get into it. We're going to have a good conversation. I'm changing a lot of the things that I'm doing with One Life. I'm trying to be more appealing and more respectful and more, you know, just more helpful with information. You know what I'm saying? When I say information, I'm just talking about as far as bringing it to the One Life family. One of the things that I want y'all to know is, as we talk about this situation tonight that happened with this beautiful sister out of Ohio, they both were victims, you know. But we're gonna go into it and we're gonna talk more about it. But I just want you guys to hang in there with me. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring awareness to this. But one thing about me is I've always told you guys the truth. I've always told you guys how to look at things from the street perspective, from the real perspective. And today we're going to go into how this scam works and where this scam originated from. And we're going to really, really talk about it because although they're reporting on the scam, they're reporting what happened to Miss Hall, they don't really understand the scam. I have people that do this scam. I have people that's talked to me about this scam. I have people that, you know what I'm saying, they this is what they do. So I'm going to share the information with you guys today. Y'all come on in, y'all hit the like button, and we're going to get into it. Hi, I want to invite everyone out to the grand opening of the Chicken Nugget Hut, which will be Saturday, April the 20th. If you haven't had a chance to follow our Instagram page, please do so under the Chicken Nugget Hut. Go and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't had a chance to do that, which is One Life TV. And we look forward to seeing you at the Chicken Nugget Hut. To me, this is absolutely sickening. It's sickening on so many ends, One Life family. Here it is. You have two elderly people, okay, that's caught in the midst of this scam. And I'm going to go into how this scam works. I got people that do the scam. I got people that talk to me about it. So I'm coming at y'all with the real deal. When the people I know that do this have talked to me about it, ran by me, I never even thought about the magnitude that it can go to, which is what we see today with Miss Hall losing her life in Ohio, South Charleston, Ohio. William Brock took the life of Loletha Hall, 61 years old Uber driver, who was coming to pick up a package. Okay? She was coming to pick up a package because someone on their phone had ordered for an Uber package pickup. This is how this scam works. See, people gonna report on this, but One Life giving you the real deal about how this scam works. This is a scam that was put together to target the elder community, to target older people. But before I keep going into it, I want to get some more people in the chat. So One Life family, like, share, subscribe. Push this out, push this out, push this out. We've been live right now for 6 minutes. This is something we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about it today. If y'all realize, I'm not just popping out talking about nonsense things. I'm trying to do things as of now that helps change the community. Okay? These are the things that helps to change the community. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just not seeing like the comments, y'all. What's going on, Erica? What's going on, Lynetta? What's going on, Six Years? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Thank you, thank you, thank you for tuning in. It is amazing to see you guys. And I'm just, like I said, what I'm trying to do now with the One Life family is actually make a difference. You know, coming into YouTube, think again. And if you haven't had a chance, y'all can go back and check out the videos that I made. I have a course for people that may want to become monetized on YouTube and make make extra income. I have a course that's going on. You can tap in with me. I can send you the link to the course and you can take it and start making money from home. But the thing what I was saying was, when I came into YouTube, I was all about trying to help bring justice and bring awareness to different things and different situations. And I kind of found myself getting caught up in riffraff, things that I wasn't even trying to be caught up in, and a wave and an era that I wasn't even trying to go into, So when I was locked up this last time, I had a chance to reevaluate a lot of things that I was doing, a lot of things I was going through, and a lot of things that I was trying to accomplish. And so I had to come back and kind of just rebrand One Life and put out the more positive vibe that I was really on coming into YouTube. Just because people put you in a certain situation or predicament doesn't mean you have to stay in that certain situation. You can always, come out of that situation. You can always be better. You can always do better. And that is what One Life is about. And that's what I'm really trying to show people. Whether we're talking about the Fulton County situation, whether we're talking about everyday news, or whether we're talking about how to become successful as a YouTuber, we're doing positive things across the board. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what's really going on. One Life family, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. So now, I want to definitely talk about this situation with Ms. Hall and Mr. Brock. Okay. Now, and y'all let me know in the comments. Have y'all seen the videos? And have y'all been let me know who is familiar with this situation and who is it new to as of right now. Can y'all let me know that in the comments? If you're familiar with this situation, let me know in the comments. If you're not familiar with this situation, let me know in the comments, because I definitely want people to be aware of this scam, because now this scam has become deadly. You see what I'm saying? A lot of the times when people get into doing things, you see what I'm saying? What's going on, Realize? What's going on, Nikki Bush? I haven't heard of it. Okay. A lot of the times when people get into situations of making money, it's the money that people are after. But when the game and the situation changes because a death occurs, an unaliving occurs, it changes the momentum and it changes the outcome of everything. Okay. You have two elderly people in this situation, okay? Neither, and let's be honest, neither one knew what really was going on. You got a 81-year-old Caucasian male who is saying I like to talk to y'all from a real perspective, but at the same time, I'm trying to keep the platform, you feel me, on a certain level, because I have learned from my mistakes. So I'm trying to talk to y'all real as possible, but commercial as possible. You have a Caucasian male that's 81 years old and a 61-year-old African-American female. One of the things that stuck in my mind when I watched this video, and this ordeal was, here you have a 61-year-old black woman that had to fight for her life against a white male that she came up fighting for her life and rights against. Not that this Mr. Borg, William Borg, this white man, Caucasian man, I'm sorry, intended for this to happen. But anytime you got an 81-year-old Caucasian male and a 61-year-old African American female, you can only imagine the horrific flashbacks that you have from when you couldn't drink out this water fountain and you could not go to the same school and you had segregation. Here it is, Miss Hall being faced with a segregation situation again in 2024. Not that it was intentionally done. What it is wherever, when you talk in South Charleston, Ohio, where William Brock resided in and where Loletha Hall came to do this Uber order at, you're talking in a area where they have secluded themselves from dealing with BS. We still live in a very, very, very racist world. Although I can do business and befriend people of other ethnic groups. Yes, I can befriend you. I can do business with you. I can woo. But a lot of the time, the problem lies in our faith, which is still racism. Okay? Stop. Where you going with it? Where you going with it? Mr. Brock did not have to do what he did to Miss Hall. He was a Caucasian male that was put in a situation that just so happened to pertain to a black woman, but he still got that bone, that racist bone in his body. Miss Hall did not come to your residence looking for a problem. She came to pick up a package. And that is what this scam does. But see, what happens is people don't think these things all the way through. I've done an Uber shooting. If y'all want to be honest, because I like to be honest with y'all. And Uber was in the wrong. Uber was in the wrong at that time. I share that with y'all don't know now. It made the news and everything. It was an Uber shooting. Uber sometimes is out of line. Okay? Sometimes Uber is out of line. By Uber doing the things that they do, change your policies and allowing a little slap on the rear, a little slap on the rear here and there. Okay? Hear me out. It allows and it puts people's life in danger when they do these things. Because, put it like this, for Uber to say to the public, you can hire us, and I'm just being honest with you guys. I'm just being honest with you. Because ain't no other bloggers going to tell y'all the truth about this. I am. When you have an Uber situation where it says on an app, I can book you to go and pick up this package for me. You don't know what the hell you're going to pick up. You're going to do what I paid you to do. That's it. Or what I booked you to do, which is to go over here and pick up this package. You are a package picker. You're not UPS. You're not post office. You're not FedEx. You're not even Amazon. You are Uber package and delivery. I'm just trying to help you out to get this package from here to here in a quick amount of time. That's all Miss Loletha Hall was trying to do. Now, that's on her end. But then you have William Brock. Okay? Hey, although this is a Caucasian male in Ohio, he was being led to believe that his life and whoever is his loved one was in danger. I can relate to this. I can relate to it because I just told y'all, I just got out of Fulton County. Okay? I've seen the extortion. I've seen people in the cells tied up. And you got to call and get money. I've seen it. I've also seen this scam. I've seen the scam. I know people that do the scam. So when they said to him, hey, we need $12,000 or you and your loved one is going to be unalive. Okay. And I need to explain to y'all how this scam actually works so y'all can kind of see what I'm saying. But when he said that to her, when he said that was said to him, the $12,000 or he'll lose his life, his loved one lose his life. Okay. So normally what happens is they target older people because older people gonna go and get the cash. Okay. They're gonna go get the cash and say, well, look, you need $12,000. I don't want to lose my life. I don't want my loved one to lose their life. I got your money. So what the scammer do is go on the Uber app and say, go pick up this package. The package is supposed to be the cash. The Uber person don't know what they picking up. What's going on, Azzy? What's going on, Azzy? What's going on? What's going on, Nikki Bushby? What's going on, One Life Family? But they don't know that what they're picking up, and then the people who sending the money don't know who or where they sending the money to. Okay, so that's how that comes about. Now you and see with these people, they kind of changed the game up because they actually put threats on this man's life and the next person's life. Normally that ain't how it goes. Normally it's just, hey, your loved one is locked up. They need you to pay this bond. You feel me? If you get the cash, I'll have somebody come pick it up from my company and they'll have your loved one out in no matter of time. That's normally how they go. So that's normally how that goes. We're going to get into some things. One Life Family, I want y'all to check this out.
Hi. Driver killed by 81-year-old William Brock. We're continuing to follow the tragedy out of Clark County. The sheriff's office says an Uber driver killed by... We're continuing to follow the tragedy out of Clark County. The sheriff's office says an Uber driver killed by 81-year-old William Brock after he thought she was part of a scam. Turns out, according to investigators, she had no idea of the scam. Instead, she was just a pawn. And tonight, we're asking legal experts about the case and what it means for Brock and the scammers. It is just after 11:15 in the morning on March 25th. Clark County investigators say 61-year-old Loletha Hall, an Uber driver, arrived at the home of 81-year-old William Brock to pick up a package. What happened minutes later is difficult to watch. The sheriff's office says earlier that morning, Brock had gotten a scam phone call about a relative in jail, which then turned into threats and the caller demanding money. So when Hall showed up, investigators say Brock assumed she was part of the scam. He showed a gun, demanding she tell him who the scammers are. But Hall was completely unaware of the scam. Help! Help! Investigators say Hall was unarmed, made no threats, and no demands other than asking about the package. Brock shot Hall multiple times before calling 911. Hall later died at the hospital. Brock is now charged with murder and other charges.
You're not dealing with someone coming into your home with the obvious intent of doing some harm, right? So you don't treat it the same way. that person would have come in legally to begin with, but then it turned into something different.
Dr. Mark Clausen at Cedarville University says that's why in this case, the Castle Doctrine wouldn't apply. He also says the scammers could find themselves facing similar charges to Brock.
Well, the scammer could be charged with other crimes. It depends on what they would find associated with this conspiracy. The murder would be the obvious one. That's the big one. But there are other associated crimes that are often charged with these they're lesser offenses, but they still add to the time in prison.
While Clark County Sheriff deputies continue to investigate, Uber releasing a statement saying, quote, "This is a horrific tragedy and our hearts continue to be with Loletha's loved ones as they grieve. We have been in contact with law enforcement and remain committed to supporting their investigation." Brock is due back in court next Monday.
See, One Life family, I want to know what y'all think. Will y'all let me know what y'all think? Who is at fault in this situation? You see what I'm saying? Now, what I mean by who is at fault is, let's keep an open mind here and let's just really talk for a second. I don't know if y'all see the link. Well, I done dropped the link, and y'all can come up and talk to me, man. But what I just want to know how y'all feel about the situation. Do y'all think, and the link is right here, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can tap. But do you guys think that William Brock, the white dude, is completely responsible? I'm just asking. I just want to know how people feel. That's all. I'm not trying to make it about right or wrong. I'm just talking to see how do y'all feel about this situation. Because I get it. I get it. I get it. I do not think that miscommunication, I suppose, but neither is their fault. Miscommunication. Okay, what everybody else think in the One Life family, man? What everybody else think they said to me? Come in and let me know. Nikki Bushby, I think it was miscommunication too. I think this. This is what I think. Okay? I think that I'm gonna tell y'all the real deal. I think that William Brock forced his hand. I think he showed his muscle. I think that William Brock is someone who needs to be looked into. I don't feel like at 81 years old, William Brock first black victim was Miss Hall. I don't feel like that. No, I don't. And I'm just being honest with y'all. This is me talking to you guys from Star. I'm just having a conversation with you guys. I ain't did no research. I ain't investigating people. I ain't got into all that like we used to do. And we calling people out and doing this and that. I ain't got into that. I'm just having a conversation with y'all and saying, hey, I'm looking at this situation for what it is. And I'm stepping back and saying, woo-woo. You right. She wasn't armed. She was not armed. That's why I say William Brock got racist bones in his body. He's 81 years old. He's definitely racist. He definitely do not mess with black people, period. We ain't even got to, we ain't even got to play like that. We know he don't rock with the black community. So when he came out that house on his property, he did what the typical One Life family. Y'all ready for me to be real? Because I'm still him. I'm still the same real one. But I'm also more in tune. You see what I'm saying? So I'm still the real one. So if we're going to get into it, let's get into it. He flexed his muscle. That is what William Brock did. he felt like he was back in the day. This is an 81-year-old man. He felt like he was back in the day to where you on my land. You don't come to my land. Now, and I'm going to be completely transparent here. I'm going to be completely non-biased. Okay? So, you on my land. You did that in third. However, keep in mind, I done been getting threatening phone calls saying that you gonna take my life and my loved one life. And then you show up here asking for money. I'm 81 years old. An 81-year-old person, period, whether they black or white, don't understand the magnitude of this scam. You see what I'm saying? So the first thing they looking at it as, you showed up to get money from me that my life was threatened behind. Now, when Miss Hall said to William Brock, she said it several times, I'm just an Uber driver. I'm an Uber driver. No. Now I'm talking from her perspective, because as a 61-year-old African-American woman, you now are back in years ago to where you look at this Caucasian man in his face with a gun. And the only thing you can think and the only thing you can do is react, fight for your life. That's it. That's the only thing Miss Hall could do, was fight for her life. Now, the reason why I keep stressing that part about fighting for her life and her being 61, new man being 81, you talking an era where this went on. She's 61 years old. She was right around the era or shortly after, where segregation existed. Segregation existed. That to her was a flashback. That to him was a flashback. She said, I am an Uber driver. She was there to pick up a package. You know this 61-year-old lady, African-American woman, wasn't there to rob you. You know that. That's why your ass going to jail. Because you knew that. Now, I do got a heart for you. I do. Because you didn't know. But let me tell y'all something. Y'all remember growing up. Well, growing up, we used to do this, right? We would do what you call prank phone calls. So one of our favorite prank phone calls was this. This was one of our favorite ones. I got three-way. My partner got three-way, right? So I'm going to call somebody on my three-way. You call somebody on your three-way, and then we click them in the middle. So then when you click them in the middle, they're like, hello, hello. Yeah. They both in the middle don't know it was two outside knuckleheads that put you in this situation. Y'all ready to argue with each other in the middle of a phone line because y'all don't know how y'all got here, as opposed to the two knuckleheads that's doing prank phone calls. Okay? So now, when you say, hey, I'm calling this man, hey, I need this money for this, that, and the third, then you calling the Uber lady, look, I'm booking this to go pick up this package. You understand? Now you taking this person, and you putting a slap in the middle of some bull. And that ain't right. I feel like the person who is behind this needs to be captured, and they need to take their time. Because Miss Hall and her family cannot get back what they sent her to go and do, which is her life, lose her life. They can't get that back. William Brock, I don't care how racist or how Caucasian he may have been, he would not have been in this situation had it not been for these scammers. He wouldn't have been in that situation. He cannot like African, and I'm not saying because I don't know this man. I don't know if he like black people or not. I'm just saying at his age, typically we know what's going on. But when you dealing with that type of situation, you see, a lot of the times, me, myself, and people that I know, or anybody that you may know, is going to say, well, look, it's something that I don't like about you or about this situation. I'm going to stay away from it. And that's all I'm saying. If I don't like these group of people or these type of people or whatever case is, I'm going to stay away from it. Whether if I got to move way out here to Timbuk, got dang on to be away from you, that's what I'm going to do. Move to Timbuktu to be away from you, that's what I'm going to do. And that is the power of staying with people. So what I'm saying is, whether he like black people or not, he was in his own land, his own area to where he could do that. Not like black people. You see what I'm saying? So now we looking and dealing with a situation as to who is at fault, not who to blame. We're not going to play the blame game. We're just going to have a conversation and say, who is really at fault in this situation? Is it Uber? Is it the scammer? Is it William Brock? Because ain't no way in hell is Loletha Hall, who was just doing her job. And I'm going to tell you something else too. Just because these people are out here doing jobs, I'm talking about older people. You know, she's 61 years old. These people don't have to be out working. Some of them. I don't know this lady's situation or not. But what I'm saying is, you have elderly communities who go out and work. Sometimes people do volunteer work. Some people do side jobs. Some elderly people go to those centers and just volunteer. They do things to have, because they just want to have things going on. They may or may not have family. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? You have people that are elderly, they try to stay occupied. They children have families, and they children have children that got children, and they become grandparents and great-grandparents easily. At 81 years old, that man probably a great-grandfather. His you know, you got to do your research now. Times are constantly changing. I wouldn't be surprised if his great-granddaughter, somebody like that, had a baby by a black man. That's right. It's the person that put that play together that is responsible. I completely agree. I completely agree.
Driver killed by 81-year-old William Brock. We're continuing to follow the tragedy out of Clark County. The sheriff's office says an Uber driver killed by... We're continuing to follow the tragedy out of Clark County. The sheriff's office says an Uber driver killed by 81-year-old William Brock after he thought she was part of a scam. Turns out, according to investigators, she had no idea of the scam. Instead, she was just a pawn. And tonight, we're asking legal experts about the case and what it means for Brock and the scammers. It is just after 11:15 in the morning on March 25th. Clark County investigators say 61-year-old Loletha Hall, an Uber driver, arrived at the home of 81-year-old William Brock to pick up a package. What happened minutes later is difficult to watch. The sheriff's office says earlier that morning, Brock had gotten a scam phone call about a relative in jail, which then turned into threats and the caller demanding money. So when Hall showed up, investigators say Brock assumed she was part of the scam. He showed a gun, demanding she tell him who the scammers are. But Hall was completely unaware of the scam. Help! Help! Investigators say Hall was unarmed, made no threats, and no demands other than asking about the package. Brock shot Hall multiple times before calling 911. Hall later died at the hospital. Brock is now charged with murder and other charges.
You're not dealing with someone coming into your home with the intent, with the obvious intent of doing some harm, right? So you don't treat it the same way. That person would have come in legally to begin with, but then it turned into something different.
Dr. Mark Clausen at Cedarville University says that's why in this case, the Castle Doctrine wouldn't apply. He also says the scammers could find themselves facing similar charges to Brock.
Well, the scammer could be charged with other crimes. It depends on what they would find associated with this conspiracy. The murder would be the obvious one. That's the big one. But there are other associated crimes that are often charged with these they're lesser offenses, but they still add to the time in prison.
While Clark County Sheriff deputies continue to investigate, Uber releasing a statement saying, quote, "This is a horrific tragedy and our hearts continue to be with Loletha's loved ones as they grieve. We have been in contact with law enforcement and remain committed to supporting their investigation." Brock is due back in court next Monday.
He due back in court next Monday. See, One Life family, I'm going to tell you again. The man was in the wrong when he seen that the lady didn't mean no harm. When she got there and said that she was for the package, she didn't have a weapon. She didn't show no signs of aggression. She didn't know what was going on. This lady that had hip surgery, respectfully. I'm just saying, look at how she walk. She's not here to harm you, sir. And you know that. That's why I say William Brock need to be looked into as a person that has a history. I wouldn't be surprised if he done things to black people before. I wouldn't be surprised. Not saying that this is what it's about. I'm just saying he did that too freely. He did that too freely. I can see him getting manslaughter, 5 years. He 81 years old. Respectfully, he ain't got too much longer to live. So it's really fucking pointless. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. It's really pointless. I feel the man didn't have to come out with that gun pulled and not ask questions. I feel the lady was in the ambush and didn't know what was going on. She did. She didn't know. Okay, what you mean? But yeah, they didn't know. She didn't know what was going on. Now, I can understand. What's his name? William Brock coming out and I'm saying, well, look here. I've been getting caught. I've been getting extorted. Y'all see what I'm saying? I've been getting extorted. Oh man, you get a call. I've been getting extorted. I'm telling y'all these things because where I've been there, what I've been through, I know what's going on. Ain't no way he was afraid. You were absolutely right. I don't agree. Bill Cosby didn't get 5 years. He needs to get he needs to get his years also. I don't agree. What you mean? He definitely. Oh, you talking about because of his? Oh yeah. Because of his age. No, I'm not saying don't give him the time because of the age. I'm just saying at 81 years old, they can give him the time, but he ain't really got nothing going on. The man 81 years old. I believe they might give him like 5 years for a manslaughter. Because he's still a victim in a way. He's a victim of the scam. But see, it all boils down to Ohio's laws. You see what I'm saying? That's where this whole thing is going to go left or right. It boils down to their gun laws. Certain states and certain places got different gun laws. See, I done been on that end. I done been on that end of the gun. And then it's like a simple explanation. However, you either got to be an aggressor or you got to have a weapon. Miss Hall was neither nor. She didn't have a weapon, nor was she an aggressor. So, again, when you had William Brock to come out the house with his firearm pointed at this lady, you already in the wrong. I understand the defensive side. Somebody said this in the comment earlier. Y'all tap in with me now. Somebody did say this in the comment earlier. Why he didn't call the police? I see where you going with that. Good point. Because at this point, you don't pulled up to receive money from me. Now, I don't know if the people told him, okay, somebody's on the way to you or not. But you done pulled up on my property and came out. Even if I felt threatened, I can look at you through the window and see this is not no threat. Now, if I feel like it's a setup, see, what people got to start understanding is, I'm going to tell y'all something. You got to start calling the police. If you 60-something years old and older, even if you 30, 40 years old, you got to call the police. If you comfortable walking around and you tired of going to jail and being in Wright Street and seeing stabbings and seeing murder and doing all this shit in the name of being real or whatever you want to call it, that's a dog. You ain't got to be no rat. You ain't got to snitch on nobody. You don't have to do that. But when it start boiling down to certain things, man, I'm going to tell you something. I'm a taxpayer. I don't care what nobody else gonna tell you or try to make you believe. I pay taxes. I own property. I am not, listen, I would defend myself, and I have been through some things. I'm very educated, and I know a lot of things that's going on. I done been through the system. I done been through a lot. I done lost people to even lesser, from whether it be to the grave or the jail, because they want to be real. And real don't get you nothing but locked up, fight for your life. I'm telling you, fight for your life, stabbing, losing everything you got. See, and I'm just saying, if you're a person that rent your house or rent your apartment or a pay a car or whatever, you go in this jail system, you will lose everything that you have if you don't have a strong foundation. You will lose it all. It is not worth me losing my family and my legacy and the things that I have built up behind trying to be a real nigga. Because them niggas who you trying to be real for ain't real to they self. You see what I'm saying? I've been locked up with them. I've been locked up with the rats. All these rap niggas y'all think is doing something in Atlanta and doing something. I'm just in there with them. They telling. They calling the police. They pressing charges. I'm telling y'all what's going on. Some of the best rappers out of Atlanta that y'all think right now is calling the police. See, so I'm saying this to say, sometimes you got to call the police. It's not my job. Right now, I just had a lot of people don't know this. I just had a little boy. Dude, I just had another little boy. I was locked up when he was born. You feel? I was locked up when he was born. He was born on January the 9th. It's so crazy because what people don't know, they're like January the 9th. A lot of y'all don't know. That's Shanquella Robinson's birthday. Shanquella Robinson's birthday was January 9th. My son was born on January the 9th. You see what I'm saying? So, when he was born, I was locked up, right? behind just, I was defending myself. That's why I'm back out on the street now. It ain't nothing I did wrong. It was defending myself. I say that to say this. It ain't about being real. The realest stuff I could say that I done in life is having a family. What you say, right here? Thank y'all for the congratulations and stuff too. But Star, when he first got the threat, he could have called the cop and put them on alert. You right. You right. I absolutely agree. But here's the thing about how to let me explain to y'all how the scam works so you can see why the police didn't get involved right then. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all from what I know, how I done seen it happen, so y'all get a better understanding. When I'm in Fulton County Jail, right? I'm in Fulton County Jail. They might have this nigga though tied up for real, for real. Nigga might be tied up like this. What's his name? R. Kelly was like, I don't know how to hog tie people. Oh, you will learn in Fulton County Jail. So they may really be in that motherfucker hog tied up, right? And so when they call and say to your people, look, this extortion, what I'm talking y'all about. But it's the same game with what happened to these people. So now you got the extortion. You better not call the police. Because first of all, we got your people hog tied in this jail, in this cell. If you call the police and you feel me, and we feel threatened or we feel like it's gonna go there, we're gonna stab his ass or he gonna die. He gonna die. So your best bet is sitting at, when you talking Fulton County Jail, you talking jail expert, send that cash out. Send that money. And if you talk to anybody else, he gonna die. Okay? So you not finna go and tell the police because in your mind, you like, what I need to do, what I need to do. What's the cash out? So when you go back to this situation here, with what happened with Miss Hall and William Brock, and they call him and say, look, $12,000 for the bond, or we gonna knock him off and you. We got your number and we got your address. And we got your address. If you do anything flow, we gonna kill this mother. And then we gonna come to this address. Are you at woo 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 woo? Okay, we coming there after we do this. So you better not call no police. So now you got this white man who is like, he old as hell. He 81. But he ain't no pushover. He's an 80, that's why I say look into him. He's an 81-year-old Caucasian male that's with the, y'all see what I'm saying? He with it, see? You see what I'm saying? That's why I be wanting to talk to y'all and explain it to you. This is a messed up situation. But I understand the situation that the man was put in. But he took it too far. He took it too far. See, what we got, it bothers me because I can only imagine how terrified Loletha Hall was. And you know what? When I say terrified, they kind of make it seem like she was scared as a black woman. Nah. I'm trying to put y'all in the mind frame and the vision of what she went into when she seen this man with this gun on her. You see what I'm saying? You see this Caucasian man with this thing on you. Shout, let me tell y'all something. When they fire on you, you know what's next. You know what's next. This a black woman. I don't know this lady's background. I don't know who her family is. Or woo the woo. But you know when that fire get put on you, how you feel. You know how you feel. You gonna look death in his eye if you ain't never had a gun pulled on you. And I done had a nigga pull a gun on me, shout. He put the gun right on me. And the gun jammed up. Facts. The gun jammed up, man. I was trying to tell these niggas about all kind of things so that they wouldn't get. And to be completely honest with you, I don't even know why they wanted to kill me. I don't even know why. I looked up and it was a goddamn. And I was in high school. I ain't done nothing to nobody. I was skipping school this day. I skipped school this day to hang out with what I thought and what people gonna tell you to say, real niggas. And real niggas tried to kill me. Fake niggas tried to kill me. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I looked up for the first time and seen a gun in my face. And I was scared because I was in high school, 10th grade, skipping school, and had a gun put in my face. See what I'm saying? Was supposed to have been at school. Could kill me right now. And when nobody even know, because I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Hello. See One Life family. Y'all like right now. Like, share, subscribe. Because we back. But we do different things when it comes to One Life. We're going to talk the news. We're going to be positive. I'm not caught up in all that riff-raff. I apologize to the One Life family and those who supported me because I got caught up in something I didn't know no better. But I do now. And all I want to do is talk to y'all about what's real and what's right. Yeah. Life definitely get difficult. I got a link up there. Y'all hit the link and y'all come and talk to me. Y'all tap in if y'all want to. I'm trying to make this thing more family oriented. Where we can talk and we can have conversations and stuff like that, man. I can't do this by myself, One Life family. I can't do it by myself. Y'all pull up on the panel. Y'all talk to me. I'm the same stuff, but I got a different understanding than I did when I first came in the game. See, William Brock, the 81-year-old man out of Ohio, he did what he knew to do. Killer, no. If they come on my land. If they come on my land and they not in compliance. Come on my land. And I'm on, y'all seen that old gun he had? Huh? I'm upset on so many levels. Y'all hit the link and pull up and talk to me. I'm upset on so many levels. You know why? Because all of this is unnecessary. All of it is uncalled for. I don't get no justice. I don't get no justice. I don't get no understanding. I don't get no sleep at night. They can lock him up. What's his name? William Brock. They don't split. Who is this lady's family? As far as what y'all want done. Cause I don't, that ain't good enough for me. William Brock ain't good enough for me. He's not good enough for me. Send him to jail. It's still not good enough for me. What her family want done? I want the scammer who did this responsible. Held responsible. They said, look, the man who called and set this ordeal up and ordered the Uber and stuff like that, they had a recorded conversation where while the police was there at the scene, he called the house. The police officer that was there on the crime scene picked the phone up and talked to the man, right? The man he talked to on the phone told this police officer that he was a police officer. You know what I'm saying? And they told him to pull up to the scene. They said he never showed up. What I'm saying is, I feel like that person should definitely be held accountable. You feel me? Because you put two people, even as much as we really, and myself, I can speak for myself. As much as I'm saying about the William Brock guy who did this, he really wouldn't have been out of his element had this situation not been brought to him. I really feel like that. If this situation wasn't brought to him, it would have never happened. He wasn't out hunting. You feel me? He went out. You feel me? So, one life. I done had my little boy, man. He was born, man. I got his name tatted while I was locked up, man. I was in this thing locked up. His name Priest. That my son name. I just had a little boy, Priest. His name Priest. I got this while I was locked up, y'all. Look at that thing. That shit go hard. When I get tatted up, I got my other son name on my face. You feel me? We ain't never going hard like this. Y'all see how they got big, man. Hitting things like that. They should be able to trace that car. They should be able to trace the car now. And that's what they're going to have to start with. Whoever put that call in and did that, they got to be held responsible because you caused two people their life. Miss Loletha Hall lost her life, and then William Brock, he gonna go to jail for probably the rest of his life. What going on, Alicia? There she go. How you been? How you been doing, Alicia? I hope everything been good with you, man. It's good to see you. For real. You scared of that? Oh. They just artwork. You know, that's just the way nigga was just able to goddamn. That was just how I spent my day. I got other artwork done too. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Cause I had him doing my leg, they were doing my arm, he did my face. You feel me? You know. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Good to see you. Good to see you. At least it's been cool seeing day one though. You know. But like I say, one like the thing is up the link up there, man, what we can all just talk. You feel me? But yeah, y'all watch out for that scam, man. Y'all watch out for that scam, so and let y'all people know, especially if you are older. That's what people are doing, man. For real, not people, but that's what's going on with that one right there. But yeah, uh, let me ask y'all this. Because I'm definitely interested in what One Life got to say about so many things. You know what I mean? See, is it manslaughter on William Brock? I believe that the man who set this jug up should get more time than William Brock. Where I'm confused is I didn't know Uber pick up packages. I thought it delivered Gladys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. 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 Listen, let me tell y'all something. This is the truth. I got in some stuff one time. I told y'all where I did a shooting and I shot up an Uber car. It was on the news. I went to jail. I got out. Uber do things outside their guidelines, respectfully. But yes, Uber start picking up packages where you can go on your Uber app right now and say package. There is so much shit that get transferred through them packages. I'm just telling y'all the truth. They don't know what the fuck they picking up. You can go send it. You be like, look, pick up this package from this address and drop it off over here. The driver, that's all they know to do. It's just like picking up a ride, except it's a package. If I come pick you up from this location and drop you off at this location, that's all I know about you. It's the same thing with the packages. I pick this fucking package up, I drop it off over here, and that's all I fucking know about that package. These people do not know what is in that package. Facts. Fact. Fact. And y'all know when I talk to y'all, I be telling y'all the real deal now. I be telling y'all the real deal. That lady, when you watch that video footage, that lady got out the car. She couldn't hardly walk. She didn't come to rob you. But you got this elderly white man, Caucasian man. Can you say white on YouTube like that? I don't know. But you got this man, this Caucasian white man. He white. Shit, fuck it. White is a color. I ain't saying nothing racist. I said shit, fuck it though. That's definitely, you can't say that. You can't say that. My bad. But you got him. And then he says, well, hey, I'm finna shoot you. I said, and I'm getting ready to get up out of here. I think they both are victims of a situation. I think they both situations. Although we would like to have seen him handle it a different way. You feel me? We just would have liked to see him do that. He really didn't have to. And that is where Uber becomes responsible. Uber, along with the people who booked them, That's who is held responsible, because Uber put this lady's life on the line to go pick up a package. The man that we're talking about, William Brock, he really telling the truth. I got phone calls that told me if I did not pay this money, I was gonna lose my life. And then this person shows up at my door talking about a package. I'm not even trying. I'm being non-biased here. I hate that this happened. I hate that it happened, and I feel like William Brock could have definitely handled this differently, but he handled it the way that the law allowed him to handle it. The law allowed him to do that where he's from. In a sense, he's locked up now because of the media outroar. You see, when things become a media outroar, politicians and congressmen, they start moving. They start having to do things because they don't want it to get out of control. But when the video hits the internet and it hits One Life and it hits goddamn social media, it's out of control, baby. And this is out of control. This is out of control. One Life family. Oh, before I go, I want to talk to y'all about something, One Life family. Hi, I want to invite everyone out to the grand opening of the Chicken Nugget Hut, which should be Saturday, April the 20th. If you haven't had a chance to follow our Instagram page, please do so under the Chicken Nugget Hut. Go and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't had a chance to do that, which is One Life TV. And we look forward to seeing you at the Chicken Nugget Hut. One Life family, we are opening up a new business. It's called the Chicken Nugget Hut. It's spectacular. Now, what I want you to understand before I get up out of here is, if you would like to donate to helping the Chicken Nugget Hut, please, please, please do so. You feel me? It's something that I started coming home. You feel me? When I was locked up, I came up with that master plan. I wrote it out. I got videos. We've been filming videos pertaining to the Chicken Nugget Hut and the first day of opening, the documentary. We've been doing a lot of filming, you guys. I promise you we have. And don't forget to get your memberships too. But we've been doing a lot of filming and things of that nature. But if you would like to help me out with the Chicken Nugget Hut, like seriously, if you would like to help me out and get like, just like, I just need a few knickknacks, you know what I'm saying? We're opening up on the 20th, and if y'all would like to help me out between now and the 20th, or just donate to the channel, as far as the Chicken Nugget Hut goes, I was keeping it a secret and it just been kind of filming and getting things together. But if y'all want to, man, y'all hit me on the Cash App. The Chicken Nugget Hut, $, the Chicken Nugget Hut. You'll see the logo. You feel me? And it's greatly appreciated. $1, $5, $10, whatever is on your heart, it would be greatly appreciated. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, man, I enjoy spending time with you guys. One Life, and y'all like this. Like the video and share the video, because we're going to be talking more and more and more about it. I just didn't want to get caught up in doing all this investigating and research and doing all the things just to bring awareness to you guys about situations, because it's more harmful than helpful, But this was a situation that definitely, I think it's going to cause an uproar. You know what I mean? And a lot of people have to kind of understand that they both were victimized in this situation. One Life family, I love you guys. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't had a chance to, Hey, hit that Cash App. Look, y'all rock with me on the Cash App. It's definitely the Chicken Nugget Hut, and we're just putting things in motion, man. We're opening up Saturday. So if you want to goddamn support the channel, support the Chicken Nugget Hut, just anything supportive, anything positive is greatly, greatly appreciated, you guys. I love you, love each other, and love yourselves. One Life family, we gone.